put a smile on your face when you're moving from place to place. Good morning, good morning, morning, good morning, morning.
Good morning and welcome to the morning show on Tobago Updates Television. It is Friday, 8th March 2024, and yes, we have come to the day we call International Women's Day. Happy International Women's Day to all the women who are viewing us far and wide. This is the day that the Lord has made and we will rejoice and be glad in it. And I am Adana Kumbi.
And I am Shri.
And we are going to take you through our program this morning. And we're so happy that you're here to join us this morning as we bring to you information about ladies in and around Tobago and all the things that they have been doing, their contributions. We spoke with a few women earlier this week. And so, of course, the conversation will continue in studio as we talk about their journey along their career path, their lives at home, their social circles, and just their life in general in terms of the theme for this year, which is inclusion. Right, and inspire inclusion. And so we're going to continue to have those conversations, but I just want to say a hearty good morning to all of you. Happy International Women's Day. I want to shout out a few beautiful women in my life. I'm going to start, of course, I usually end with my mom, but I'm going to start with my mom this morning. Happy International Women's Day to you, beautiful woman. I want to wish you the very best, and I want to let you know that I appreciate you. I appreciate all your support and the sacrifices that you've made for me and all of my siblings and my father and everyone who comes into contact with you, in your career, at home, in your community, at church. I want to express my love and appreciation to you for all my teachers in all my schools, all the way from nursery school, all the way up to university. Happy International Women's Day to all of you. Women that I've worked with, happy International Women's Day to all of you. And all the persons who are in my life, impactful women, happy International Women's Day. Shari, what does International Women's Day mean to you, and who you want to say Happy International Women's Day to today?
Oh boy. Women make the world go wrong, right?
That's right.
So I would just want to shout out all women. Continue doing what you are doing. You are blessed. You are loved. And
we just can't do it without
us.
I mean, we're going to be a little bit biased this morning. We will take that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, before we continue the conversation, we're going to head on over to the news in 90 seconds.
Thank you, Adana. Here is your news in 90 seconds for Friday, March 8th, 2024. A lack of enough strategically placed CCTV is being blamed for the inability of the TTPS in solving murders in Tobago. Speaking at a police town hall meeting in Delaford, ACP Collis Hazel highlighted the difficulties detectives face in tracking perpetrators on the island, which has seen 5 murders this year. ACP Hazel suggested that increased CCTV coverage would aid in capturing criminals. He suggested that it is the THA's responsibility to install more cameras on buildings owned by the state. He also encouraged Delaford residents to explore collaborative methods for community surveillance to safeguard against criminal elements. Minister of Planning and Development Penelope Beckles and IDB President Ilan Goldfein signed a US $90 million conditional credit line for investment projects aiming at digital transformation. This includes a US $42 million loan. Beckles, representing Trinidad and Tobago, emphasized the significance of digitalization for development, while Goldfein stressed the importance of addressing how low productivity levels affect them. The project, approved in December 2023, will enhance digital technology adoption, innovation, and cybersecurity. It will support over 150 firms and provide advanced training to public service employees. The initiative also focuses on promoting digital inclusion, particularly for people with disabilities and women-led firms. Gangs in Port-au-Prince intensified attacks, targeting police stations and setting fire to buildings, including the Salomon Market. Haitian Prime Minister Ariel Henry faced challenges returning amid unrest, unable to land in the capital due to airport closure and Dominican authorities refusing his plane. Henry's recent visit to Kenya aimed to secure a deal for Kenyan police assistance in restoring order in Haiti, but it faces opposition. Gangs exploit Henry's absence, attacking the airports and prisons, causing casualties and worsening the humanitarian crisis. And that was your news in 90 seconds.
Thank you, Natalia, there for our news in 90 seconds. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go straight on into our birthday shout-outs, And on screen and celebrating a birthday today is Davlon Braffett. Davlon Braffett is celebrating a birthday today, and we want to wish you the very best on your birthday. We pray God's blessings upon your life, and we do hope that you enjoy your celebrations today and heading on into the weekend. Happy birthday to you. Next on screen is Cherise Patterson. Cherise Patterson is also celebrating her birthday today. Happy birthday to you and happy International Women's Day. And we do hope that you get to enjoy that double celebration today. God's blessings upon your life and happy birthday to you. And finally, Camaria Roberts is also celebrating a birthday today, as well as International Women's Day. So we have two double celebrants today, and we want to wish you the very best. We pray God's blessings upon your life, and we pray that as you continue to enjoy and celebrate your birthday, that you walk in purpose and enjoy all the blessings that come with celebrating a birthday. All right, and of course, also in the midst of life, there's also the unfortunate situation of death. And so this morning we want to express condolences right now to the family and friends of the late and former head of the Public Service Commission, diplomat and historian Reginald Dumas. He died at the age of 88 after battling with gastrointestinal challenges. And so we want to express our deepest condolences to his family, to his friends, his well-wishers and his loved ones. And we do pray that you find peace and comfort in this time. You know, a stalwart there, of course, and we just want to join with all of we want all of to be able to join in celebrating his life and the contributions that he has made. And so we say, you know, condolences to the family. All right, Sherry, International Women's Day. Inspire inclusion, invest in women. So, of course, we have to talk to some of these women, right?
Yeah.
So let's share with our viewers who we're going to be chatting with this morning. This morning we speak with Giselle Gittins Peters, and she is a senior health records officer at the Roxborough Hospital, as we continue talking about women in education, women as they inspire inclusion in different areas of their industries. We also speak with Dawn Gray, health and wellness specialist. Yes, women are finding their place in the workforce. Yes, and we're also going to continue talking about International Women's Day and how women are in healthcare. And of course, we have the sports guests. We can't leave them out. Sherry, who are we talking to in sports?
Asha James.
Right, we're talking to Asha James, and she is a woman, a footballer.
Footballer, yes.
That's right, yes. That's right. And also, there's another guest as well. Jai, I can't pronounce it. Jai. I'm Jai, forgive me. Tobias. We're also having that conversation as well this morning. So we want you guys to stay with us as we have those conversations, as we give these women their flowers while they are here. We don't want to wait until it's too late to say we appreciate you, we love you. And so this is what we're going to be spending our time doing, showing and highlighting the impact that women have had in different industries, the impact that women have had on other people, and of course relationships among women in the workplace, at home, in their communities, and so forth. So we're going to have those conversations. Before we go for a break, I just want to say a special good morning to some of our viewers who are online this morning. I want to say good morning and happy International Women's Day to Sandra Joseph. Good morning. Thank you for the greetings. Good morning, Delisha Guy. Good morning, Pearl Murray Beard, always online. Thank you so much. Dora Lyons, good morning and happy International Women's Day to you. Good morning, J-Cell Boris Vincent. Happy International Women's Day. Lisel James, happy International Women's Day to all of you and to all our viewers who are online, who are viewing us, whether it's on our Facebook live stream, on our YouTube channel, or on Amplia 102. Pleasant morning to all of you. Thank you for making the morning show the #1 show in Trinidad and Tobago. And we just want to say happy International Women's Day to all the women who are viewing us far and wide in Trinidad, Tobago, the region, USA, Canada, UK, Africa, Nigeria, Ghana, wherever you are. We want to say thank you so much for choosing us and happy International Women's Day to all you beautiful women. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go for a short break before we start conversations in studio. And of course, as we always do, we want to invite you this morning to share the live, share the live, share the live. We'll be right back.
No place like home, home, home.
Oh, I love Tobago, baby.
When we outside, it's an ocean of love. All that we align to the stars up above. Let we dance now, take a chance now with me. And we go jump till morning. Look, the moon don't sleeping. Tell them we not leaving. Till the last drop of bacchanal is madness in the capital. So I feel like I'm running tongue again. Jump and shake the ground again. Wave with all my friends and them. No place like home. We go jump till the moon come down. It's we who the stars shine on. Play a mass and break away. Freedom in with DNA.
Scrub Ties brings to you our organic fat dissolving shots. Yes, guys, our lemon butter shot breaks down stubborn fat, tightens any loose skin while increasing your metabolism. No side effects, no downtime. We also offer cavitation, cellulite treatment, butt, breast, hip dip fillers, weight loss, fertility IVs, and much more. Contact us on 495-6624 or follow us on Instagram at Scrub Ties Body Contouring.
Put a smile on your face when you're moving from place to place. Good morning, good morning, morning, good morning, morning.
Welcome back to the morning show on Tobago Updates Television, and thank you for staying with us. And as mentioned earlier, we are going to begin our conversations in studio with our guest as we continue talking on the topic International Women's Day 2024. And the theme for this year is Inspire Inclusion. We are going to be speaking with Ms. Giselle Gittins-Peters. She's a Senior Health Records Officer at the Roxborough Hospital. Good morning and welcome.
Good morning. Thank you for having me, and happy International Women's Day to you.
Thank you, and the very same to you.
Thank you.
And we know that you're a woman, a career woman, and that you're doing your thing and making your strides where you are there at the Roxborough Hospital. Congratulations to you. And we just want to talk a little bit about the theme this year, which is Inspire Inclusion. How have you seen, or is there a call for us to include women more? Or how do you see women now finding their place and their spaces in their different industries and their careers and climbing up corporate ladders? What has it been like for you in terms of your assessment?
All right. So what I would say is women are needed everywhere. Everywhere, and I'm putting an exclamation mark after that, because when we allow women to sit at the decision-making tables, the policy-making tables, that is where we effect change. This is how we'll be able to spark conversations. This is how we'll be able to break that proverbial glass ceiling. We need to have women sitting in those decision-making, those strategic spaces, so that whatever decisions are made, whatever policies come into play, those things will affect how life in general would happen.
And I like how you touch on the fact that it will affect how life in general happens. Because, I mean, we know there's a place for men and we appreciate their place and we want them to embrace their positions. But we understand in our various conversations that men think with logic, but women also think in a more holistic way in terms of life. Primarily, the woman is the nurturer. She's the homemaker. And so she's been in a managerial position from the onset. So she would consider all the areas, all the aspects of what would make something work. And so, of course, giving her that opportunity to sit on those tables, as you spoke about, of course, is very, very welcome. So I see your point there, and I agree with you totally. Who are some of the women who have inspired you on your journey, who have encouraged you and challenged you to be a better you and to push you to pursue your goals?
Right, so definitely we cannot leave out Mommy Dearest.
That's right.
I would have seen my mother go from single parenting, and she held the home down. With the little that she had, with the little that she knew, she did an excellent job. I would have had my first boss, Miss Carol Joseph. When I was just at OJT, she was the secretary to the board at Southwest Regional Health Authority, and she made an indelible mark. Her professionalism is something that I would have really, really admired, and I would have aspired to carry through for myself as well. Within my professional sphere, I had two hospital administrators, namely Susie Doré from the North Central Regional Health Authority, and presently Miss Alison Rambaran Andrews. Women who are not afraid to show up and show up. Women who are not afraid to challenge the status quo, who are not afraid to have the difficult conversation or ask the difficult questions. These are some of the women.
Awesome. You just caused my pause to raise, with your passion in terms of appreciating these women who made these marks on you. And what is it like in your career? What exactly is your role, and how has it been for you in the execution of your duties?
So I'm the Senior Health Records Officer attached to the Roxborough Hospital. Roxborough, is the newest facility on the island, and quickly becoming the preferred, preferred healthcare facility. Health is predominantly women. Let's be fair, you would have touched on it earlier. We are naturally nurturing, we are naturally empathetic. So somehow we tend to gravitate in that direction, and I'm no different. I'm not in a clinical setting, but I'm in a managerial setting, and that allows me the ability to see things from a different perspective. Now you're going to come in contact with men and women, and let me just say, we appreciate our men.
Of course.
But today is about us.
That's right.
So we're not leaving you all out, because there are men within the health industry who are championing health and quality of health. But because we are focusing on us women, the entire health industry in Trinidad and Tobago, because I would have worked at Southwest, I would have worked at North Central, and now I'm here in TRHA. And one of the threads that go all throughout is that there are women sitting in positions that can effect change. There are women who want to do better, want to see better, and can see the potential that our RHAs can provide. From the medical record standpoint, we get to see women come in for basically everything. And some of the policies, some of the initiatives that we have, these are the things that make women feel comfortable. These are the things that encourage women to come and access services at our healthcare facilities.
Awesome. And this is exactly what you want, because sometimes we have so many be struggling and battling with so many things. And sometimes also at the point you made about making it accessible and make them comfortable to come in, sometimes there's a stigma that people don't want to access certain things because of how it might make them feel, or what somebody might say, or what somebody might think. So, a commendation to you guys for implementing policies to make people feel comfortable to access the measure of healthcare there. What is your relationship like in terms of relating to other women on the job and also men? What is it like in terms of when you want to roll out your duties, your roles and responsibilities? What is it like?
So we have to take into consideration persons are different. We come from different backgrounds, we have different experiences. But within the health industry, I think the pervading idea is that we want to be able to deliver, to promote quality healthcare. Sometimes you are going to have those challenge moments. You're going to step on somebody's toes, you might speak out of turn. But because we have that like-mindedness, we are able to say, okay, how can we fix this? How can we do this better? And that is how it is we are able to effectively roll out initiatives. The TRHA offers a lot of opportunities for growth and development through training, through the implementation of initiatives as well. So that in itself makes the job a tad bit easier. I'm not saying that it's easy, but it's easier when it is you realize that, be it male or female, the like-mindedness is there.
And how would you advise or recommend like a young woman wanting to come up in a career and at the decision-making point and she's trying to figure out, where do I go? What would be your encouragement for her to get into the health sector, whether it be on the managerial aspect or the clinical aspect? What would be your recommendation to her?
Don't compete with your male counterparts. He has his role and function. You have your role and function. We are going to complement each other because we see things differently. And which is why I'm adamant that there should be women on all decision-making tables. All policy change, everything needs to have a woman because we offer a different. Now, some people might say we emotional and so on, but that adds to the experience.
Value. That's right.
So whilst it is you are seeking to eke out your path, be conscious of the fact that you are a woman and stand firm in what makes you indelibly female. Being female is wonderful.
It's awesome.
It is beautiful.
That's right.
So we don't need to compete. You step in your strides, establish yourself as the professional that you need to be, but don't just concern yourself with the professional outlook of the life. You're a woman first, you're somebody's daughter, you're somebody's sister, you might potentially be somebody's wife. When you come into your workspace, hold your ground, stand firm, and be the best you could be.
Awesome. This advice is like so amazing, and I like the holistic approach to it. And I liked how you began. Do not compete with your male. You are not a man. You are not a male. Let us not try to be who we are not. Let us embrace who we are as women, and that is where our power lies.
That is it.
So follow your heart and just do your best in the person that you are, who you were created to be. I want to say thank you so very much for coming on this morning.
Thank you for having me. If you'll allow me,
Sure.
Roxborough Hospital is having their version of a pop-up shop today. So this is our way of acknowledging and celebrating our women. All the vendors, all the services and goods that are going to be on display today are from small business owners and entrepreneurs who are also working at the Roxborough Hospital.
Wow.
So we have talent beyond talent happening. So from 10 o'clock today, after you wrap up the show, Roxborough is the place to be. You could go and be celebrated. You could go and participate in our pop-up shop. You won't be disappointed.
Awesome. Thank you so much for that there, ladies and gentlemen. We've been speaking with Miss Giselle Gittins-Peters about her role and function there at the Roxborough Hospital and bringing her perspective of a woman in the workplace. Do not compete with your male counterpart. Just show up as yourself and be the best version of you. That's the only way you'll be able to contribute in a positive light. So be your best self. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to continue conversations in studio with our guests. But before we do so, we do have to take a short break. And while we take this short break, we're going to invite you to share the live. Share the live. Share the live. We'll be right back.
your destiny? The best way to predict it is to create it. Do you see yourself exploring exotic destinations or spending quality time with family? However you see yourself, create your own retirement destiny with Tata Life's Destiny Personal Savings Booster. Choose from one of 3 investment options with guaranteed minimum investment returns to secure a monthly retirement income for life, with the option to choose your retirement age. So what's your retirement destiny? Call 62-TATIL or visit tatil.co.tt to learn more today. Conditions apply. Tatil Life, a member of the Answer McCall Group.
Hello everyone, it's your boy Harry here from Authentic Car Clinic, located right here in Tobago at Storby Local Road. You can WhatsApp us or call us at 366-4173.
Glass Supplies has been a leading name for over 37 years in the glass and aluminum market in Tobago. We provide an extensive range of high-quality, innovative aluminum and glass products for commercial and residential use. Competitive prices with superior and professional services by committed employees who are guided by rigid quality standards. Tobago Glass Supplies specializes in the manufacture and installation of glass and aluminum products that are essential to today's homeowners and the business environment. We are engaged in marketing, sales, and installation of a variety of products. These ranges from windows and doors to necessities such as mirrors for homes and vehicles, designed and manufactured in-house or imported.
Put a smile on your face when you're moving from place to place. Good morning, good morning, morning, good morning, morning.
Welcome back to the morning show on Tobago Updates Television. It's now 7:26 a.m. on Friday, 8th March 2024, International Women's Day. Happy International Women's Day to all our female viewers who are viewing from far and wide and even right here on our beautiful island of Tobago. Happy International Women's Day. We continue conversations this morning in studio with our guest, and we're going to continue on the health topic. This morning we're speaking with Miss Dawn Gray, and she's a health and wellness specialist. We're talking about our International Women's Day 2024, what the theme means, and of course, women and the importance of their health care. Good morning and welcome.
Good morning and thank you for having me.
And happy International Women's Day to you as well.
Thank you. Thank you.
Right. So we're talking about inspire inclusion. That is the theme this year for International Women's Day.
Yeah.
And how do you see this theme rolling out, especially in your line of profession? How do you inspire inclusion for women to be a part of what is happening in the healthcare system?
Whatever I do it with an intention of inspiring women to be even better than I am. Mm-hmm. I am an apostle. I train people in that area. I am restorative. I train, and I always tell them, I want you all to be better than me. Even when I leave this land by death or whatever, that I have people carrying on the legacy of inspiring and inspiring. So it rolls and rolls and go down and trickle down and so on.
Awesome, and that is a really beautiful response, because it is important that we train people, and as you said, to be better than you.
Yes.
You know, and I really appreciate this, and that you are depositing parts of yourself into women who are coming up, whether it's in this field, in this industry, or wherever they are, that they become the best version of themselves and aspire to be better than their teacher. You know, so thank you so much for that. We really do appreciate you. So you are a health and wellness specialist, right? So what do you see as the importance importance of women accessing or paying attention to their health and their wellness? Because I know there are different areas and different aspects to wellness. People think health is just about your physical health.
Yes.
But we want to talk about the different areas and why you think it is important for women to pay attention to these things.
Holistic healing is important. When I say holistic, you look at your physical, you look at your spiritual, you look at your emotional. Because some people feel when they are emotionally disturbed, it's not unhealthy. It is unhealthy. But I want to focus on a little about physical. I see more women exercising, you know, taking charge of their body. They're dancing, they're doing aerobics, and it's so important. You know, I have a little section of that, not a whole gym, but I encourage people. And I used to go to a gym, and I recognize that I'm seeing more people exercising. I'm living in Bacalet, they're walking, and, you know, I applaud that. I see men too, but, you know, the focus is on women for today. But they are taking charge in exercise, in aerobics, and I love that because sometimes you don't even hear a conversation on these things that women participate in. It's not just, I have a clinic, I run a clinic for male and female. I have women and men coming to the, you know, and I when in my training, I advise, and even on the radio, I talk about, you know, seeing about your health, and people are coming forward more than before, you know, with their health. Even emotionally, people are coming for counseling, because I'm a mediation, different restorative training. Women are, sometimes we have more than men, but I'm seeing that people are more cognizant and recognizing that their health is important, especially in the emotional. When someone is very angry, you know that something is wrong. They're biting at everything, they're biting. So, you know, I do counseling and so that they're able to understand that, take it down. You need that peace. You need to understand life a little better and do things that will keep you at peace. Because as a mother, there were times I was so angry with my children when they run away, you beat them, whatever. And that has changed so much now with my grandchildren. I try to hug them up and kiss them up and embrace them more. And even my children, I would say, I love you, I only have sons. But, you know, there's a peace with the relationship. But I really think that women are coming forward more and access healthcare in physical and emotional, and even in the spiritual. As I said, I have a ministry, and I encourage people to pray and fast, meditate, relax. Even your spirit attracts things around you, negative and positive. And sometimes you have to be in a balance in order to receive.
That's right. And how does, we're talking about your physical, your emotional, and your spiritual. And I know sometimes when one area is impacted, it affects the other. So let's say you're talking about peace. There's something that is bothering you, there's something that is causing you to display some type of emotion. Does that translate into your physical being as well? Sometimes I know some people are unwell because of a mental issue or an emotional issue.
Yes, mental. And it really affects where your send forth, positive or negative, especially negative, will impact on your organs. So you're always angry, and that is sending something to your organs. Your heartbeat will start racing faster. Or your intestine, you can't eat well, so your intestines not flowing properly. So that mental health, you're trying to remember, you can't remember because it's so much stuff, because it creates anxiety. Anxiety does not bring clarity to your mental health. And so I'm encouraging people, just go by the sea and bathe. Water is one of the things I use. Go by the river and bathe, or just go and take a shower and let it flow down on you to help you. Yes. And it works. I'm saying I have been trying it over the years, and it works. I only now start to advertise my restoration center. I used to keep it low, you know, and so on, but now people are coming and they're responding to when you tell them a sea bath, oh, you know, I didn't think of that. That I could take a sea bath and just relax. Yes, because I work 5 days per week in my clinic. One day is for me to relax, go and take a sea bath, my hair open, I'll have on a big dress, you know, and just relax. And so by Sunday, Monday, I am good again to go. And it works for me until my workers and even members of the church will ask me, how you do it? But you must give yourself some space. You know, sometimes even with teachers, they would take a day of reflection when they want to.
To recenter themselves. Yes.
Yes, so I advise people on that. And people are doing it, women especially. Not only women, but I'm saying women are understanding more about their health based on my experience in my health and wellness clinic.
And why do you think it is important for them to take care of themselves in that kind of way? Why do you think that is important for women to go by the beach and take a bath or a long shower or just meditate? And why do you think it is important for a woman to do this?
To create balance and to create self. You know, if your self is not intact, you cannot help others. So it's so important that they do these things so you have a holistic, healthy body, mind, soul, and spirit.
I see one of our viewers online saying that holistic health is the word of the day. You know, so our viewers are listening and they're paying attention, and we want to say thank you. And we want to encourage all our women out there to really take care of yourselves. Because in my view, a woman has so many things going on. It's the home, it's work, it's the children, it's their homework, it's your husband if you have one or a partner, it's your community, probably your church. There's so many things that we have to take care of and manage. And so one of the important things also is to take care of yourself.
Yes, I promote that all. Self first. Fix you.
So take a walk in the park or just a walk around your neighborhood, you know, by a skipping rope, whatever it is works for you. Take a little swim, you know, a long shower, make a cup of coffee and, you know, enjoy the aroma. That works for me. I know for certain, you know, enjoy the aroma. Try to wake up early in the morning and look at the sunrise. You know, these are some of the things I'm thinking of that would help in, you know, bringing that kind of balance.
Yeah, you are quite in place and right, because some women only think about cooking for the husband, and children, and they don't take care of themselves, you know. And so we really need to. Or for those who are taking care of themselves, I applaud them today. And I will be at the House today debating the motion.
Oh, wow.
On International Women's Day.
We will be tuning in to hear your perspective this morning. Ladies and gentlemen, we're speaking with Miss Dawn Gray, and she is a health and wellness specialist, and just bringing some perspective on the importance of taking care of yourself as a woman, as you contribute in society, in the workplace, at home, in your communities, in your churches, wherever you are. It is important that you balance and center yourself so that you're able to give, because we just give, but we also have to give to ourselves as well as women. Thank you so much for coming on the show this morning and bringing that measure of perspective to us, and for giving us some ideas in terms of going by the beach with a long dress and just enjoying the atmosphere and the ambience there. And I want to take this time to again to say Happy International Women's Day to all our female viewers, all our female supporters, all of you who have been here from inception, all of you who joined, all of you who are here now. Happy International Women's Day 2024. And these are some of the ways you can inspire inclusion in your daily life, in your daily routine, and in the things that you do to make yourself a better person. Happy International Women's Day. All of our female viewers, we love you and we appreciate you so very much. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go for a short break before we continue conversations in studio this morning with our guests. And of course, before we go, we're going to ask all you beautiful ladies to help me share the live, share the live, share the live. Stay with us.
The best place to stay in Tobago is at Thorn's Place, with rates starting as low as 200 TT. Call or WhatsApp 745-7306 or 682-8676. We are located uptown Scarborough, 5 minutes away from the port. Remember, at Thorn's Place, our aim is to make your stay safe and affordable. And Scrub Ties brings to you our organic fat dissolving shots. Yes, guys, our lemon butter shot breaks down stubborn fat, tightens any loose skin while increasing your metabolism. No side effects, no downtime. We also offer cavitation, cellulite treatment, butt, breast, hip dip fillers, weight loss, fertility IVs, and much more. Contact us on 495-6624 or follow us on Instagram at Scrub Ties Body Contouring. Jimmy's Holiday Resorts has 1, 2, and 3 bedroom, fully self-contained apartments located at the heart of Crown Point. Minutes walk to the popular beaches, restaurants, bars, and the airport. Enjoy our amazing amenities such as fully equipped apartments, complete with Wi-Fi, AC, TV, and a pool, and a mini-mart on the compound. Call 639-8292 or 8929. Jimmy's Holiday Resorts is your family's home away from home.
Everybody only worrying. Never ever worry. Don't mind how things looking hard. I tell them never ever worry. If your life can't get damaged bad. I tell them never ever worry. What I'm saying is true. So just consider Tatil is always right here for you. Never ever worry if sickness catch you off guard. I tell them never ever worry if times fall on you real hard. I tell them never ever worry. What I'm saying is true. So just consider Tatil will always be here for you. Never worry about a thing. Tatil, where people are people. You know what I mean.
Put a smile on your face when you're moving from place to place. Good morning, good morning, morning, good morning, morning.
Welcome back to the morning show, Tobago Updates. I'm your girl, Cherie. I know you're not accustomed to me, but today we are with Miss Asha George, speaking sports. I just want to say happy International Women's Day to all the women around the world. Right, so Miss Asha James, tell us a bit about yourself. Tell us where you're from and who you represent.
Well, I'm from the Canaan, Bonaccord and environs, part of Tobago.
Right.
And I guess I represent myself and every young woman coming out of the village.
Right. So I know that you've been in sports for a really long time, right? You did track and field, you did, and you're doing football now. So tell me, how did you get into football? Like, when did you say that, right, football is my thing?
I'd say I recognized my talent in football when I got to high school.
Right.
St. Clair was the coach at the time. And straight off the bat, I was a starting player in Form 1. Mm-hmm. And that time, Cumbria had a really good team. So for me, I think to be started, it made me realize, okay, maybe I could take this to another level if I continue with it.
Nice. So what has been your greatest achievement that you would say?
I'd say it would have to be the year 2022, right. Where I achieved a lot with West Texas in college, got a lot of accolades, and then at the end, I was named TTFA's Women's Senior Team Player of the Year. That was pretty cool.
See that, women? See that? Right. So we know that in life in general, mm-hmm. There's a lot of obstacles, right? And seeing that you're building and you're climbing, right? What is your greatest challenge, or that you think is your greatest challenge that you want to overcome, or you overcome?
I would say, so far, the greatest challenge for me would have been my time in Portugal for the professional team. It was a very racial experience. Yeah. And so I'd say family and, spending time praying is what really helped me sort of overcome the mental block I would have been going through, and to be here still trying to play football.
Right. If you had a chance, would you change your sport?
No. No.
Why you say no?
Football has taken me a lot of places. I've met a lot of good people along the way.
Nice.
Who have inspired me to continue to do good. And it's very inspiring to see the younger generation looking up to you also. So I wouldn't change the sport.
All right. I know you did other sports before. So
Yes.
Tell us a bit about your transition.
Well, honestly, growing up, my family would just allow me to do as I pleased in terms of sports. And so I was in swimming, I tried basketball, athletics, long distance running. I sort of did everything, and then obviously it became a lot to juggle. I was good at them, but it just was too much to handle with the academics at the time. So I chose 3, and I used to do football, track and field, and then javelin, no long distance running. And then later on, I just became more in love with the football. So I stuck to playing football.
All right. You're young. You're pretty young. Tell us a bit more about you, like your insight. What's your plans thereafter?
Honestly, I want to obviously continue professional football. That's my dream from day one.
Nice.
So I just working to try and make a move in the summer.
Right. You play with the national team, right?
Yeah.
Like, how is the training? How is the life being a national player from Tobago?
It's always difficult. When your trainee teammates, they go home to family.
Right.
And they could always rejuvenate again.
Right.
You have to go to a room.
Hotel.
Yeah. And
right.
It's not too comfortable in terms of not having your mom there to have a conversation, to guide you into the next day. So it's always challenging, but we try to make the best of it.
Nice.
It's because I'm not the only Tobagonian on the team.
Right.
So we sort of, it's always, how to say it, we get more closer in terms of like dishing out, and stuff like that.
So who or what is your biggest inspiration? Keep you climbing and like inspired you in the first place?
In the first place, I would say Coach Sinclair.
Nice.
For football, obviously, every day we went to training, he would speak about Dwight York, and Dwight York would be the only person waking up early on the field, banging the ball. Them times, Bonaccord field had galvanized.
Right.
So he banging the ball on against the galvanized field. And he'll always say, to be great, you have to train hard.
Right.
And he have a famous quote he would quote. I do not remember it. I don't remember it. But all of that added up to me wanting to continue in football and try to reach as far as I can by putting my best foot forward.
Right. So Asha, as a female myself, I just want to say congratulations to everything that you have achieved thus far. Like, leave a message with the young persons coming up, female, that look at you and say, well, I want to be like her, just like you say you want to be like Dwight York, right? Tell them.
From Authentic Builders General Hardware, located right here in Tobago Local Road, Tobago. That's correct, right here in Tobago. And we are offering you guys the best prices on all hardware material. And if you would like to get your free quotation done, all you have to do is WhatsApp us at 272-1990, and we will give you guys the best prices on all hardware material. That is a guarantee, as we are matching or beating any quotations.
rotisserie, mouth-watering fries, salads, combos, and specials galore. Feeling for something to eat? Come and see. Our rotisserie is seasoned to the T. Kicking chicken, masala, and jerk roast. Crispy fries made from scratch. Who do you know can beat that? Or salads freshly cut and packed. When you taste it, you'll be wanting to come back. So come check us out on number 2 Robinson Street, Uptown Scarborough, Tobago. We open on Saturday nights from 7:30 to 11:30 p.m. Monday to Thursday, we're open from 10 a.m. to 9:30 p.m. and on Friday, 10 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Contact us at 772-7443 and all social media handles at The Rotisserie Factory.
Put us on your face when you're moving from place to place. Good morning, good morning, morning, good morning, morning.
Okay, so welcome back, and sorry about the technical difficulties. We are still here with Miss Asha James. Her last question, was give the youths that looking up to you some inspiration.
For me, I would say enjoy your youth. Go into multiple sports, try every field and see what you like. I wouldn't say go into like a specific sport from young, because for me, I was also in track and field representing Trinidad and Tobago, and it took me places. Right. I was able to achieve a little bit in that field and also meet a lot of people. And so before I commit myself to football, so enjoy your youth, honestly, and then once you find the sport that you love and you think you're really ready for that commitment, work hard about it, and I'll always have a relationship with God, because He is who opened the doors for you at the end of the day.
Very, very, very good inspirational speech there. Okay, so that was the end of Asha for this morning. We're going on a break and we'll be right back with the rest of the show.
Inner Health, number 13B, Portmore, Scarborough, Tobago, with over 25 years experience, offering services in and not limited to microscopic blood analysis, reflexology, and the sale of a wide range of organic herbal products used to supplement thyroid, lymphatic, heart, kidney, and brain health, and the male and female reproductive systems. Come and chat with us. Remember, your health is your wealth.
Hey, hello guys, welcome. Come have a seat. Oh, this is so stylish and I love the fabric. Darlings, you must tell us where you got your new furnishings.
We got them locally at Standard. They've got new chic European furniture, crafted from high quality material.
Oh, Standard?
No, it's Standard, their brand new Hive collection.
Experience luxurious European furniture at a price you will love. The Hive collection, now exclusively available at Standard.
Yo everyone, it's your boy Harry here from Authentic Builders General Hardware, located right here in Tobago, Local Road, Tobago. That's correct, right here in Tobago. And we are offering you guys the best prices on all hardware material. And if you would like to get your free quotation done, all you have to do is WhatsApp us at 272-1990 and we will give you guys the best prices on all hardware material. That is a guarantee, as we are matching or beating any quotations.
At JK Tech, we bring technology to your doorstep. From cutting-edge laptops to reliable printers, we've got it all. Nationwide delivery and a new website for easy online ordering. JK Tech is your one-stop shop for your electronics and computer needs. Carrying top brands such as Acer, Samsung, HP, and much more. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at JKTechTT or visit jktechtt.com. Quality tech is just a click away. JK Tech. Evaluate your shopping experience, your tech, your way. Call or WhatsApp 383-2651. Shop smart, shop JK Tech.
from place to place. Good morning, good morning, morning.
Welcome back to the morning show on Tobago Updates Television. And I know you're not used to seeing me in the sports section, but here I am this morning with my girl Shari, and we're going to continue conversations with our guests. I mean, it's International Women's Day, so we're talking all things women, and we're talking about women in sports this morning. And this morning we're speaking with our guest, Carrie Percy. And let me tell you a little bit about Carrie Percy. She is the TTFA Girls High Performance Manager. She's also Jewel Sports Club she's also a part of the Jewel Sports Club for Girls, the second Vice President of Tobago Football Association, and a sports teacher at St. Patrick's Anglican School. And we're going to have a conversation with her this morning in terms of her role and participation in sport as a female person. So good morning, Carrie, and welcome to our program this morning.
Hi, good morning. Morning, Shari. Good morning.
And happy International Women's Day to you.
And same to you all and all of the women across Trinidad and Tobago.
Thank you so much for joining us. So we're talking about Inspire Inclusion, and I've just listed out a whole list of titles that you carry as a woman in sport, and I'm sure sport is not your whole life. There are other aspects to you as well. How do you see inclusion for women in sport and in different professions across the spectrum?
I think we are getting there. It's a work in progress, especially in the sporting arena. We still have some work to do. Where I am based in a primary school, I'm a primary school teacher, and we still have a little stigma, not necessarily about inclusion, but empowering the girl to be a part of sport. But we are getting there. As I said, it's a work in progress, and activities like celebrating women and so on will indeed help to empower them to do anything that they can do.
All right. Of course, women, we always need the support. And once we stand together, of course, we can be better at what we do. So we really appreciate you being there, being an inspiration for the young girls coming up in that football club there. And as a teacher at the school, I'm sure you're inspiring lives. I'm sure that you're supporting them in their schoolwork and in, different areas. As school teachers, the children come to you with all different matters. So we see you, we appreciate you. And of course, we welcome your input into the lives of our children. In terms of your sporting responsibilities, how has it been for you as a coach, a manager, whatever role you play in your sporting clubs and groups? How has it been for you at the managerial level?
It is challenging at times because you deal with girls of different personalities, different backgrounds, but it's quite rewarding for me. When I got into sport on the managerial level, which was back in probably 2009, 2010, I always felt that there are some persons or some girls who cannot do for themselves. And I have the opportunity, the avenue, the know-it-all to get them involved. And I pledged since then that I will always work to ensure that girls get their just due. When I started teaching at that time, the school that I was teaching at, they did not have a girls team. All the sports that they played were only for the boys. The only girls sport at that time was netball. And a couple came to me, Miss, you used to play football. Wow, why you help me form a team or whatever? And we did. And that school went on to win Tobago champs, made it to the finals in Trinidad and so on. And from those experiences, I always felt that is what God put me here for. And I always vowed to play an integral part in ensuring women have the same opportunities and even more than the men, in not just in football, but in any avenue of sport that I can contribute in.
Okay, so Miss Percy, see, we know that you're doing all of this, right? And you motivate the females. What keeps you motivated?
The girls. They keep me, yeah, definitely. Within my club, I have girls who are out on scholarship in Delaware, in South Carolina, and I'm very proud to know that I would have helped in the smallest way to ensure that they achieve their dream. At the time, when I started getting involved, I didn't even have children. I now have a daughter. God bless me with a daughter. And she's just as me involved in everything. And I always say, before I had her, I used to say, when I do have, I want that when I bow out of it, that somebody is always there to do for my daughter as I would have done. And that can only happen if I inspire persons to do the same. So for me, as I said, is the girls, their successes are seen where they have reached and seeing them attain their goals, the joy on their faces, and as well, having a daughter as well, that also inspires me to keep pushing on.
Miss Percy, I just want to say thank you for highlighting your girls, the people that you impart yourself into. And seeing their success as your inspiration. And it says that you are doing something. So I want to say congratulations to you. I want to say many, many congrats for inspiring these young girls and for looking out for their success, which means, of course, that whatever you are doing is working. And I want to wish you continued success in everything that you do. I want to wish you a very happy International Women's Day. And I want to wish you the best experience today with your students, wherever you are, whatever you're doing today. I want to wish you the very best. And I want to say thank you so much for joining us this morning on the morning show and bringing your experience and your encouragement to your young women and to all those who come into contact with you. Thank you so very much.
Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, of course, this is where we have to end the morning show on Tobago Updates Television. But before we go, I want to say to you guys, happy International Women's Day to all of you. Happy International Women's Day to all the women. And permit me to say, so all the female staff of Tobago Updates Television, I want to wish you a very happy International Women's Day. We have so many women on this team who work exceptionally well. They work very hard, very diligently to ensure that we have content that is worthy of your viewing. So I want to say happy International Women's Day to the news team. Happy International Women's Day to the team at the morning show, GMT, and all of our programs. I want to say happy International Women's Day to the women who work in the background. Before I get on set, I have to get prepped. So I want to say happy International Women's Day to the one who helps prepare me to look like this, to come on set this morning. She's raising her hand in the background there. Happy International Women's Day to you and all of our female guests that were on this week, all of our viewers. Happy International Women's Day to you. We love you. We appreciate you. We see your contributions wherever you go, and we want to encourage you to keep reaching for the stars. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is where we end the morning show on Tobago Updates Television, but we do not end our programming. We continue on with Tobago Notes and then on over to GMT with Candice Jackson. So we ask that you stay with us, and while you stay with us, of course, we invite you to share the live, share the live, share the live.
Inventor of the U-Dazzle fashion ruler, Mrs. Rona Eastman Jack, is Tobago's foremost authority on intellectual property rights. She is sharing the benefit of her experience with Roxborough secondary students.
One of the greatest benefits is licensing my product to a company in Denmark. And if I didn't have the protection for it, he would not have taken it. So, and then I have the benefit of now looking to license in the United States. And even with my trademark, that's one of intellectual property rights. My trademark now is in multiple countries because of the Madrid Protocol. You have to have intellectual property, you have to have proof of ownership. And if you don't have proof of ownership, they will not take your product to license or sell it as an invention, because you could be an infringement on somebody else's own, and they don't want that. The companies that we license to don't want that problem.
It was inspiring to me that I got to meet one of and inventors from my country. So it was inspiring for me.
This year's theme is Women and IP, accelerating innovation and creativity.
If you have it protected, then you skip the having to prove yourself, and then you would be able to say, no, I have my trademark for this. I have an industrial design. I have a patent. I have my poems or my book is copyright protected because it's original work. Your pictures are original. You know, you would be able to have those particular rights.
April 26th is World Intellectual Property Rights Day. Lectures were conducted at Roxborough Secondary School and Goodwood High School to mark the occasion.
That was a production of the Department of Information, Office of the Chief Secretary, Tobago House of Assembly.
Welcome to Good Morning Tobago on Tobago Updates, your source for current affairs in Tobago, Trinidad, and the region. With the perfect conversations to complement your morning routine, I am Candice Jackson, and a special Happy Women's Day out to each and every one of the females that are locked in on the live, whether they are on Facebook, YouTube, or watching on Player 102. Thank you for joining us this morning. I hope you have a very special day. But let's get started with the news in 90 seconds. A lack of enough strategically placed CCTV is being blamed for the inability of the TTPS in solving murders in Tobago. Speaking at a police town hall meeting in Delaford, ACP Collis Hazel highlighted the difficulties detectives face in tracking perpetrators on the island, which has seen 5 murders this year. ACP Hazel suggested that increased CCTV coverage would aid in capturing criminals. He suggested that it is the THA's responsibility to install more cameras on buildings owned by the state. He also encouraged Delaford residents to explore collaborative methods for community surveillance to safeguard against criminal elements. Up next, Minister of Planning and Development Penelope Beckles and IDB President Ian Golfan signed a US $90 million conditional credit line for investment projects aiming at digital transformation. This includes a US $42 million loan. Beckles, representing Trinidad and Tobago, emphasized the significance of digitalization for development, while Goldfan stressed the importance of addressing low productivity levels. The project was approved in December 2023 and will enhance digital technology adoption, innovation, and cybersecurity. It will support over 150 firms and provide advanced training to public service employees. This initiative also focuses on promoting digital inclusion, particularly for people with disabilities and women-led firms. And finally, gangs at Port-au-Prince in Haiti intensified attacks targeting police stations and setting fire to buildings, including the Solomon Market. Haitian Prime Minister Ariel Henry faced challenges returning amid unrest, unable to land in the capital due to airport closure and Dominican authorities refusing his plane. Henry's recent visit to Kenya aimed to secure a deal for Kenyan police assistance in restoring order in Haiti, but it faces opposition. Gangs exploit Henry's absence, attacking the airport and prisons, causing casualties and worsening the humanitarian crisis. And that was the news in 90 seconds. And of course, viewers, also last night we heard the news of the passing of the former head of the public service, and that is Mr. Reginald Dumas. So, our condolences do go out to his family and, of course, his loved ones. And he is definitely missed. He is one of the foundation members of our country, someone who contributed a great deal to the development of Trinidad and Tobago. And like I said, his contribution is invaluable, and we are indeed saddened by his passing. But before we get into the rest of the program, we got to go for a quick break. So viewers, please don't go anywhere.
Tobago updates. Good morning, Tobago.
No place like home, home, home. Oh, I love Tobago, baby. When we outside, it's an ocean of love. All that we align to the stars up above. Let we dance now, take a chance now with me. And we go jump till morning. Look, the moon gone sleeping. Tell them we not leaving till the last drop of a canal is madness in the capital. So I feel like I'm running tongue again. Jump and shake the ground again. Wave with all my friends and them. No place like home, home, home. We go jump till the moon come down. It's we who the stars shine on. Play a mass and break away. Freedom in we DNA.
Your destiny. The best way to predict it is to create it. Do you see yourself exploring exotic destinations or spending quality time with family? However you see yourself, create your own retirement destiny with Tata Life's Destiny Personal Savings Booster. Choose from one of 3 investment options with guaranteed minimum investment returns to secure a monthly retirement income for life, with the option to choose your retirement age. So what's your retirement destiny? Call 62TATIL or visit tatil.co.tt to learn more today. Conditions apply. Tatil Life, a member of the Ansa Makal Group.
everyone, it's your boy Harry here from Authentic Car Clinic, located right here in Tobago at Torbay Local Road. You can WhatsApp us or call us at 366-4173.
Glass Supplies has been a leading name for over 37 years in the glass and aluminum market in Tobago. We provide an extensive range of high-quality, innovative aluminum and glass products for commercial and residential use. Competitive prices with superior and professional services by committed employees who are guided by rigid quality standards. Tobago Glass Supplies specializes in the manufacture and installation of glass and aluminum products that are essential to today's homeowners and the business environment. We are engaged in marketing, sales, and installation of a variety of products. These ranges from windows and doors to necessities such as mirrors for homes and vehicles, designed and manufactured in-house or imported.
Welcome back to Good Morning Tobago on Tobago Updates. And of course, viewers, it is International Women's Day. So happy International Women's Day to all of you women out there. And in this first segment, it is my pleasure introduce to you, well, both online. First start with online. Her Excellency Miss Harriet Cross, and of course, she is the British High Commissioner to Trinidad and Tobago. She's joining us online, and in studio, I have with me Miss Chanel Braffett, and she is a farmer and owner of Pev's Prosperous Hands, and we're going to get into that. So, first of all, good morning and welcome to you both, ladies, and happy International Women's Day.
Good morning. It's a real pleasure to be on your show. Good morning, Tobago.
And good morning to you, of course, Chanel.
Good morning. It's a pleasure being here as well.
And to our High Commissioner, I just want to give you just a minute to give our International Women's Day greetings for this year, 2024.
Thank you so much. I've been in Trinidad and Tobago now for over 3 years, and I have been blown away by the energy of the women in Trinidad and Tobago. You really kick ass. You are present in business. You are present in commerce at some of the highest levels of government, and I think you're a real kind of motor for economic development in Trinidad and Tobago, and that really gives me hope for a really bright future for the country. And I think when partnerships can happen between foreign governments and between your own government, between NGOs, and between businesses and commerce within the country, I think really amazing things can happen. And I'm really looking forward to seeing what 2024 is going to bring as a result of some of the projects that we've started in both Trinidad and Tobago, and also some of the relationships that we've helped develop, because there are now some really interesting ideas being generated because of the expertise that women are developing themselves, and the ideas that they are bringing through their own businesses and their own initiative to changing Trinidad and Tobago for the better.
And it's been amazing to have a woman like yourself at the helm of the British High Commission, and you're such a wonderful person to interact with. And we certainly appreciate your interest here in Tobago and so on. But I also want to welcome online Miss Jamie Hoyt, and she is the co-founder of Women of Substance. So good morning and welcome to you, and happy International Women's Day. Okay, I don't think we're hearing you, Miss Hoyt, this morning just as yet. So I'm not sure if you are. If you have your
Yes,
mic turned on.
sorry, I was muted. Thank you so very much for the introduction and a happy International Women's Day to all the women of Trinidad and Tobago. A slight correction I want to make. We are from Women Owned Media and Education Network Women.
Okay, great. Thank you so much. Now, so we're here this morning, of course, speaking about International Women's Day, which is today, but we're also speaking about this Grow Smart initiative that is funded and supported by the UK Embassy. So, first of all, Ms. Harriet Cross, give us an idea, a little overview of this project.
Yeah, so we have worked before with the NGO that Jamie is representing this morning, known as Women, and they have done some really incredible things to empower women, in particularly women who are, for example, survivors of domestic violence, people who don't necessarily have a lot of power within society. And we loved the fact that they were bringing these women into the spotlight and their expertise and allowing them to participate and contribute. So when they came to us with an idea called Grow Smart, where they wanted to bring these women into the agricultural sphere and increase their expertise, contribute to making Trinidad and Tobago more self-sufficient in terms of agriculture and food and produce, we thought it was a fantastic idea. So we went back to London and asked them to find some money. London also thought it was a brilliant idea. So we came back and the Growth Art Initiative grew from there. One of the things that we were both really keen for, both Jamie and my team, that we wanted Tobago to this. That's partly because there is such brilliant women in Tobago and we wanted them to help contribute to the success of the project. But it's also that I think the development of the agricultural sector in Tobago is something that's very important to Assembly, for example, but also to the women of Tobago. They want to be part of it. They want to make a difference. They want not only to grow food for their families and support their families, but they want to make the country itself more economically sustainable. And this project was one way of doing that.
And of course, part of that project is Ms. Chanel Braffett. And tell me a little bit about yourself and your involvement in it.
Good morning. I am Miss Chanel Brathwaite, the owner and founder of Peb's Prosperous Hands. Peb's Prosperous Hands is a local farming business here on the beautiful island of Tobago. At Peb's, we cultivate and harvest a wide range of local seasoning and farmer produce. We also create our very own seasoning packs and big flavor butter seasoning. Venturing into this Smart Initiative program was an answer to a prayer that I had, and I'll forever be grateful for the opportunity. During the course of the program, I was exposed to a lot. I was introduced to dynamic systems of farming, such as hydroponics and aquaponics, and being able to see plants grow and blossom and, reach their full stage of harvesting using these types of systems, was really an eye-opener for me. It gave me, a step into a new direction as to how we can truly add to the development of the agriculture sector on the island of Tobago and even in Trinidad. I saw the program as one being of great benefit, not just to myself, but also to my community and to the island of Tobago, where we can increase production of produce here to be able to sustain the island of Tobago on its as it pertains to itself, and being able to cut back on our import bills and so forth. Yeah, I saw it as a way that we could get some great mass production going, because that's where we are currently falling short as an island.
And certainly, and Miss Hoyt, just give us an idea, what's it been like, working along with the ladies, especially the 10 that were selected in Tobago, and getting them, trained and teaching them the different techniques and so on.
Amazing. It was an amazing experience. And I just want to tack on to what Her Excellency Harriet Cross had mentioned. The program facilitated for 30 women, and out of those 30 women, 10 were selected from Tobago. They learned different strategies, techniques in hydroponics, aquaponics, how to get their system set up, the grow bag method, as well as NFTs. And I really want to thank Mr. Rakesh Burkal, who facilitated, our technical facilitator from UWI. And, he did an amazing job in sharing not only the good sides of hydroponic, but also, sharing the negative parts where you can plant a whole system and, you don't get produce from it. But, he definitely showed how it is, you can provide a solution to those type of issues. But I really found that this program was truly impactful, working with all the women, both Trinidad and Tobago, and we are already seeing the impact of it, being fizzled out in the different, communities. Even the women in Tobago, they are already looking at different programs that they can implement in schools, in their communities, and even amplifying what they are already doing. The good thing about it is that most of the women that we selected had some sort of farming background. And this was important because after the program, we wanted to become sustainable, that they can not only grow their own foods for themselves, but they can now expand and scale up. Because part of the program, we also had agri-business attached to it. So not only we showed women how to grow their own food in a sustainable manner, but we also showed them how to develop a business out of it. So most of them now, selling their produce and really expanding and creating impact and sustaining themselves.
Certainly. And, Miss Cross, the success of this program so far, are we going to see this continuing? Is there going to be another cohort of women in Trinidad and in Tobago being a part of this?
I very much hope so. We had an event here house to a graduation ceremony actually for some of the women, and I won't name names, but there were some senior business women who were at that. Wow, this is a fantastic initiative. I would love to be able to contribute to a future iteration of the program. I don't think we'll struggle actually to find Trinidad and Tobago investors, people who want to be part of the success program. So I've no doubt we'll go from strength to strength. And people like Chanel, who actually were already entrepreneurs, already farmers, but as Jamie has said, we'll be able to scale up further. I'd love to see some of these women farmers and entrepreneurs exporting to Europe, to the US, and to the UK as part of that in future. I think there's a long way to go for this program. I think this is just the start.
Certainly. And, Ms. Braffett, at the end of this program, how are you feeling about your business and about your capabilities now? Where do you see yourself going?
Coming out from this program, as stated before, it really opened my eyes to more as to what more PEBs can truly do. And it has been my heart's desire to be one of Tobago's main agro-processor, main farmer, to be able to supply the mass production that is needed on the island. And I was thinking, my hope was always to not just to be able to supply the raw produce, but to use the raw produce to be able to create my very own bagel flavor seasoning, which I am hoping that I would be able to export in the near future. My hope is to take it to the UK borders and to the USA as well. I've already started where my friends and families take it from me whenever they go to my customers. But I want to have an avenue or a market where I can produce mask seasoning packs to be able to go to different parts of the world. I believe in being proud of where I come from, and I always say it's time Tobago be known again as one of the breadbaskets of the Caribbean. It's time Tobago be known again on the map for agriculture. You know, I'm seeing where the agriculture sector is dying, and that's where I stepped in and launched out, you know, to create my own agriculture podcast and so forth, just to educate and to include persons so that they become aware of how important agriculture is. Yeah.
So now, what's the next step for the farmers in general that have taken part in this program? Now, we heard about the wonderful seasoning, and in my mind, I'm like, where can we get the seasoning? Is there a program even for, you know, what has been produced by these farmers to be on the shelves or on a specific place so that the public can get to taste for themselves what our farmers had been able to produce?
So if I can contribute here as well, I think since the program, a lot of our female farmers are doing pretty well. They are solid, you know, and they continue to produce, increase their production, and you know they sell in wholesale, sell in retail. But I'm hoping that we can provide avenues in terms of you know, pop-up markets, in terms of making connections for them to actually, you know, sell in larger quantities to wholesalers, in retail stores. This is the hope of the Grow Smart program. But I know individually, each one of them are doing their best, you know, to sustain themselves and, you know, to scale up their business. They have learned techniques in agribusiness, and, you know, they are applying and implementing. Chanel, for one, you know, she spoke about exporting. I think this is the hope of many of the other women to, you know, produce to export, or produce to make bottle season, as Chanel mentioned, and then to export. I think additional program or follow-on program would be to, you know, assist women in exporting, you know, the how to demystifying, you know, and navigating the field of exporting products, you know, across the world.
Certainly. And you know, I mean, it's been such an exciting time just to be able to see and to hear from farmers that we wouldn't normally hear from. And I mean, I just want to thank you all for being able to be with us. But before we go, I just want to give you all a chance to just leave us with a few words. So I'm gonna start with Her Excellency Cross first of all, and then Miss White, and then we come to Chanel in studio.
Thank you. I just want to say it's a real pleasure to be speaking live to Tobago. It is my favourite places in the entire world. So we will continue to support Tobago, continue to partner with the women and indeed the men of Tobago to share expertise, to share the enthusiasm. I mean, this is what I take away from this conversation. You know, this interview has been full of ideas and ambition, and I think that is where Tobago excels. So I'm really excited about what we're going to do in the future. To Chanel and all the other women farmers on this program, I can't wait to see what you do next, because you are going places, and I loved your term that Tobago should be the breadbasket of the Caribbean. I think that is the ambition, and I'm really excited to be part of that. And Jamie, thank you so much for the work that you've done. You've really changed people's lives, and it's really exciting to be part of that. Thank you so much.
Thank you so very much. I'd just like to again wish the entire country of Trinidad and Tobago and all the women who participated in the hydroponic program, you know, happy International Women's Day. You all are phenomenal. Keep doing what you're doing. I also want to say happy International Day to my directors, Miss Lucia Cabrera Jones. She's also a driving force on the women team, as well as Regina Fraser, you know, and I just want to encourage women to follow their dreams, follow their passions, and it will lead you where you are supposed to be.
Great, thank you. And Miss Chanel Braffett?
I would like to say thank you to women And thank you to the UK High Commission for this great initiative. I really hope that is not the first and the last cycle of this program. I look forward to seeing many more cycles. As we celebrate Women's International Day, I really just want to say to the women out there who have been working hard to toil the land, you know, with love and passion and care for animals and plants and, you know, crops, you know, to keep going. Yes, I know that it's not always easy. Yes, challenges do arise, but women, we are powerful, we are strong, we are passionate, and we are powerful, and there's nothing that can stop us from achieving what we want to achieve, as long as we are willing and we have that mindset that, you know, anything is possible. Continue to launch forth with faith in God, knowing that He would never leave you nor forsake you, and you are the key to your dream. You are the key to your destiny. So continue to push, continue to soar, and continue to be humble, most importantly. Happy Women's International Day.
Certainly. And of course, look out for Peeb's Prosperous Hands out on the shelves.
It's already on the shelf at few locations throughout the island of Tobago. My hope is to get it to the borders of Trinidad soon and be exported to the UK and New York and so forth. Miami, they already got a taste of it. And I'm really grateful for the opportunity once again, Women and UK High Commission. Thank you.
Certainly. And thank you so much for joining us this morning. And I'm looking forward to seeing you, Miss Cross, back in Tobago pretty soon. So I hope you all have a safe and wonderful day. But viewers, don't go anywhere, because we have a lot more coming up for you after the break.
It's a brand new morning, rise up to a brand new dawning as the passion start to rise. The energy.
The best place to stay in Tobago is at Thorn's Place, with rates starting as low as 200 TT. Call or WhatsApp 745-7306 or 682-8676. We are located uptown Scarborough, 5 minutes away from the port. Remember, at Thorn's Place, our aim is to make your stay safe and affordable. Scrub Ties brings to you our organic fat dissolving shots. Yes, guys, our lemon butter shot breaks down stubborn fat, tightens any loose skin while increasing your metabolism. No side effects, no downtime. We also offer cavitation, cellulite treatment, butt, breast, hip dip fillers, weight loss, fertility IVs, and much more. Contact us on 495-6624 or follow us on Instagram at Scrub Ties Body Contouring. Jimmy's Holiday Resorts has 1, 2, and 3 bedroom, fully self-contained apartments located at the heart of Crown Point. Minutes walk to the popular beaches, restaurants, bars, and the airport. Enjoy our amazing amenities such as fully equipped apartments, complete with Wi-Fi, AC, TV, and a pool, and a mini-mart on the compound. Call 639-8292 or 8929. Jimmy's Holiday Resorts is your family's home away from home.
Everybody only worrying. Never ever worry. Don't mind how things looking hard. I tell them never ever worry. If your nice car get damaged bad, I tell them never ever worry. What I'm saying is true. So just consider Tatil is always right here for you. Never ever worry if sickness catch you off guard. I tell them never ever worry if times fall on you real hard. I tell them never ever worry. What I'm saying is true. So just consider Tatil will always be here for you.
Never worry about a thing. Tatil, where people are people.
You know what I mean.
Rotisserie, mouth-watering fries, salads, combos, and specials galore. Feeling for something to eat? Come and see. Our rotisserie is seasoned to the T. Kicking chicken, masala, and jerk roast. Crispy fries made from scratch. Who do you know can beat that? Or salads freshly cut and packed. When you taste it, you'll be wanting to come back. So come check us out on number 2 Robinson Street, Uptown Scarborough, Tobago. We open on Saturday nights from 7:30 to 11:30 p.m. Monday to Thursday, we're open from 10 a.m. to 9:30 p.m. And on Friday, 10 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Contact us at 772-7443 and all social media handles at The Rotisserie Factory.
Inner Health, number 13B, Portmore, Scarborough, Tobago, with over 25 years experience, offering services in and not limited to microscopic blood analysis, reflexology, and the sale of a wide range of organic herbal products used to supplement thyroid, lymphatic, heart, kidney, and brain health, and the male and female reproductive systems. Come and chat with us. Remember, your health is your wealth.
Hey, hello guys, welcome. Come have a seat. Oh, this is so stylish and I love the fabric. Darlings, you must tell us where you got your new furnishings.
We got them locally at Standard. They've got new chic European furniture, crafted from high quality material.
Oh, Standard?
No, it's Standard, their brand new Hive collection.
Experience luxurious European furniture at a price you will love. The Hive Collection, now exclusively available at Standard.
Yo everyone, it's your boy Harry here from Authentic Builders General Hardware, located right here in Storby, Local Road, Tobago. That's correct, right here in Tobago. And we are offering you guys the best prices on all hardware material. And if you would like to get your free quotation done, all you have to do is WhatsApp us at 272-1990 and we will give you guys the best prices on all hardware material. That is a guarantee as we are matching or beating any quotations.
Welcome back to Good Morning Tobago on Tobago Updates. And of course, viewers, if you are just joining us and you are blessed with being a woman, happy International Women's Day to you. And thank you for joining us this morning. So now continuing with our conversations, I am being joined by the beautiful, the gorgeous Miss Nedra Waldron as we talk about fashion. Because, I mean, when we talk about what it is to be female and what it is to be woman, I mean, we embrace fashion. We live, breathe fashion. And this is one of our icons within our space that's been doing an amazing job in terms of the fashion industry and forging her way through it all. So good morning and welcome to you and happy International Women's Day.
Thank you. I would like to say happy International Women's Day to all the beautiful women out there.
Thanks. So let's start with, talking about fashion and how important do you think fashion is to just being female, just being a woman and our femininity?
I think to a woman, fashion is like a tool or even a weapon, armor. It's something that we use to express ourselves. Mm-hmm. It's something that we use to build our self-confidence and our self-esteem. And it's something that we could use to empower us and to get us into spaces that we could take up space.
Nice.
Yes.
So what got you into fashion? What attracted you to fashion?
I am very passionate about dressing up, style on a whole. I just love style. Everything to do with style, glamour, that is me. Mm-hmm. I like expressing my self-confidence by dressing boldly. I think it's taking a stance for your self-expression.
Certainly. And then what has also inspired you with your fashion designing and so on?
Well, in fashion designing, your inspiration could come from anything, but I am mostly inspired by eating. I love to eat nice foods. So sometimes I might be drinking a cup of juice. I'd be like, I love this juice. Boom. Juice collection. So I actually have a collection like that is inspired by juice and like different types of citrus fruit juice like lime and lemon and orange. And then I incorporate those colors into my collection, which is very Caribbean and ties in with the Caribbean aesthetic and all of that.
And tell me a little bit about your journey into the world of fashion. When did it all start for you?
I think my journey into the world of fashion started very young. I always had an interest in dressing up. And I was supported to go into pursuing that career, and that made it more easier. But to put a target on what exactly pushed me in the direction of fashion, I think fashion was a place where I felt safe. As I said, your outfit could be your armor. Sometimes you may not feel confident to walk into a room or go to a place and you put on your best outfit and then you just walk in there like no one could penetrate that armor that you have on because it makes you feel confident, 10 out of 10 confidence.
And what were some of the challenges that you had to overcome throughout your journey and forging yourself as one of our best fashion designers here in Tobago?
I think staying true to your roots and your culture, your aesthetic, I think that plays a major role. The Caribbean aesthetic plays a major role because it's something that the world of fashion is not used to. It's something that is new in a sense. And the world on a whole is hungry for Caribbean aesthetic and Caribbean style in the fashion industry.
And how do you see yourself also as somebody who is an expert in fashion and, in a space where you might have some women around you who may not be so comfortable with fashion? How do you see yourself, trying to teach or trying to inspire other women to be fashionable?
I would love to inspire women to be very confident. I think confidence is most important first, and then fashion is an expansion of your self-confidence. So it's not only about the outfit, but it's also about the woman wearing the outfit.
And for women who may not be so comfortable, what are some things or tips you might have for them in terms of how to, be more fashionable, how to even embrace their femininity in what they wear?
Don't shy away from your natural curves. Embrace your body type because I know in this world, one of the most scrutinized thing on this planet is the feminine body. That is the truth. But we as women have to be empowered and strong enough to know how to filter these comments and appreciate our natural body, which is art. Our bodies are arts. Our bodies are a temple. And by just embracing your body type and dressing to suit your body type and what you feel comfortable in, what you feel confident in, what you feel sexy in, all of that. Yes, that is how you can build your self-confidence through fashion.
Okay, great. And now, as we're getting ready to wrap things up, do you have any words that you want to leave with women, especially when it comes to fashion?
Words I want to leave with women.
Anyway, anything that you want to inspire women about?
Be bold, be brave, and don't be afraid to stand out. Don't be afraid to stand out.
Okay, great. And well, I want to thank you so much for being on with us. And viewers, of course, we're not done yet. So we got a whole lot more coming up for you after the break, so don't go anywhere.
At JK Tech, we bring technology to your doorstep. From cutting-edge laptops to reliable printers, we've got it all. Nationwide delivery and a new website for easy online ordering. JK Tech is your one-stop shop for your electronics and computer needs, carrying top brands such as Acer,
Scrub Ties brings to you our organic fat dissolving shots. Yes, guys, our lemon butter shot breaks down stubborn fat, tightens any loose skin while increasing your metabolism. No side effects, no downtime. We also offer cavitation, cellulite treatment, butt, breast, hip dip fillers, weight loss, fertility IVs, and much more. Contact us on 495-6624 or follow us on Instagram at Scrub Ties Body Contouring.
MI4 Security Services Company is the most advanced security service in Tobago. Ask about our cash and transit service. It's safe, risk-free, reliable, and timely. We provide safe banking delivery for all business types and sizes with highly trained staff, 24/7 monitoring, coordinated emergency response, and a well-maintained fleet of armored vehicles. Contact us at 660-7723 or visit our website at www.mi4securitytt.com to sign up today.
Coconut's Cafe, the buffet restaurant that specializes in all your tasty local dishes. For breakfast and for lunch. Breakfast includes coconut bake and sada roti, served with chokers, bull joil, and sausages in tomato sauce. Not forgetting beef and cheese pies, shepherd's pie, macaroni pie, and rice in various styles. Meat served in a variety of flavors, garden salads, and pasta salads. All this accompanied by fruit juices, coconut water, your choice of a great combination to appease your taste buds. So call us today to order, as we are here to accommodate your busy schedules or if you are having a cooking day off.
Tobago updates. Good morning, Tobago.
Let's go. It's a brand new morning, rise up to a brand new dawning as the passion start to rise.
Oh, welcome back to Good Morning Tobago on Tobago Updates. And of course, viewers, happy International Women's Day to all our females locked on this morning. So we are getting into another part of our conversation and dealing with just being woman. And that is about taking care of yourself. Because of course, we know as women, we carry a whole lot of burdens, whether it's being a wife, being a mother, being a career woman. We try to handle it all, and we can't handle it all. But at the same time, we need to be able to balance all of that. So I am speaking this morning with the owner and operator of Healing for Horses down there in Buku, and that is Miss Veronica Fortune. So good morning and welcome to you, Miss Veronica, and happy International Women's Day.
Happy International Women's Day, magical woman.
Certainly.
Thank you so much for having me. I really, really appreciate that.
I appreciate it too. So what is it like to be, for you, what does it mean to be a woman? And what's so special about being a woman?
Mm-hmm. Being my unique self, I think, really believing in myself and letting my true colors shine, listening to that inner voice which is guiding me, and knowing that I am independent, but first of all, really knowing that I need to show my own light, and it can be so different as anybody's lights, and it should be. So I would like to just encourage each woman to really, really, really love yourself, as you are. I think that is the most important thing. Just like each color in the rainbow, it is so important. We all need each other.
Yes.
But we all have to believe in our own color. And at the end, we are all together. And together we shine so bright as the rainbow.
Certainly. And, one of those things that we also need to take care of, to be able for us to be able to shine brightly, is we have to take care of ourselves, our mental health, our mental well-being, and that sort of thing. And one of the ways in which we can do that, and you offer some of those things, is dealing with the horses and stuff like that, activities with the horses, and just embracing nature, because being able to ride the horses into the water is such a beautiful thing. And tell me about this program, this event that you guys have coming up, the Beach Woman Empowerment.
Yes, so we are starting today with the Yahweh Foundation. We invited 26 seniors, women who are mature, women who already, experienced life in different forms. So I see them as a really nice, matured wine. Now I am gifted to give them an experience where they can maybe feel themselves in a new way. So I may take them out of the comfort zone. I may take them out, but I would also like them to know that they don't do that alone. We are all together in this. So I think this is very important. We as women have to know that we are not alone. Because sometimes, and Candice, I know you are one strong woman. You're going to carry it all by yourself. But at the end, you have an amazing team. So when we go out with people, when we go out with specially abled adults, when we go out with women who went through abuse, or children who are living in orphanages, that is for us a moment where they're very vulnerable, fragile. They give us all the trust and they let go. And then we can help them to be uplifted onto a stage where they never thought they can actually stand on. But, everybody has this Xena power, and that Xena power lives within all women. But some of us, we never embrace it because we think, as a woman, I have to be like this. I come also a lot across Muslim women, and who, some of them, they know to follow the man. But as a woman, there is so much wisdom laying in us, which we also can support our partner and our man, our organization, our family, our community, our village, Tobago in itself. And I want to say a little bit about Tobago. While I drove here this morning, I want to say thank you to Tobago. I live here now since 18 years. And I connect with people through my story, And my story is, yes, I was born in South Germany and in a very rural, small village where I felt sometimes like a black sheep because I was the first woman who brought home a black husband, but I had to stand up for that love because that love was very deep. And I got looks where I say, oh, she's really weird now, you know. And now when he comes there, you know, people, they honor him for whatever he has given to me, the opportunity also to have my back in a different country where we just received the Order of Merit. And I said, you know, that half of the order, Lennon, that is your order, even if we got it from the Ministry of Germany, you know. So it is important that we are really believing in ourselves, no matter what sometimes the society thinks of us, because they see us different.
Yes, they do.
But we feel that way. And, you know, the feeling and that little inner voice, this is the voice from the big man, I always say, you know, the one who guides us through thick and thin, who makes us smile in the morning, who makes us remember in the morning, hey, I'm grateful that I wake up this morning, that I have my friend waiting for me at 8 o'clock, you know, to open up the office, for example, in our little operation, that I have volunteers coming in who support the operation, who believe in the woman empowering program, which is on right now, where women who never met this majestic 1,000-pound animal are, after 10 minutes, grooming the horse and connecting with the horse and plaiting the horse's mane. You have done it already.
Yes. So tell me a little bit about the program itself. What does it entail?
So we are signing everybody up in the Healing with Horses headquarters. You get your name tag. You have to write up a little disclaimer because it's also about self-responsibility. So learning about self-responsibility while I'm in a team and with the horse is very important, to say, hey, this is too much, and speak out. Yeah. So we then go and walk up to the park and we sit down and have an assembly and we talk about the personalities of the different horses. Some of them are slow, some of them are spirited, some of them are, you know, leaders, some of them are followers, some of them like to munch all the time on little snacks, some of them are skinny, some of them, we are all so different, yeah? And so sometimes we find ourselves, hey, I am like that horse, Princess Julie. So I start to connect with that horse. So people, young children, adults or teenagers, they come and we give them this opportunity where they then learn to lead the horses in the riding arena. If they would like to, they would be able to brush the horses and have that experience of, hey, it is actually so calming to be around these majestical animals who have been for centuries with queens and kings. And I think, you know, they have been there because they actually help us to feel empowered. Now sitting on those, you know, animals which are, you know, they have muscles, they have shine, they have a beautiful mane and the tail, and they carry us. And they also carry our fears and our burden. And, you know, most of them who are working with us, also with the special needs, they don't care if we have maybe only one arm, if we maybe can't read and write, or maybe if we never made it up to high school or college. You know, they love us unconditional. And I think this is what is also so empowering, that you feel, you know, the animal does not judge.
And how important is this, us, especially women, and especially as you're talking about, you know, inclusivity in women for this year and so on, you know, how important is such experiences like that for us in building our mental health and taking care of ourselves?
It is important because I think everybody has a birthright to shine and glow. Yeah. And especially in those times now where we face so many challenges, that we women face these challenges and get out of our comfort zone. So we at Being and Healing with the Horses have our ways. We give retreats with horses. We give empowerment sessions with the animals. So some of you guys maybe have it on your bucket list. Maybe some of you guys don't. Maybe you just accompany your friend and you just walk along the beach and witness everything, which is already an experience for you. The experience out in Tobago's beautiful nature, where I'm grateful for every day. And I think this is the key note, that we wake up in the morning and that we are grateful. That we are grateful for what we have. And again, I speak about Trinidad and Tobago. I am so, so grateful that I can unfold my destiny is unfolding organically, and that it brings people in my life. Just like Tobago Updates called me yesterday at 5 o'clock, would you like to come in? And I embrace this opportunity. I come here rushing and sweating, and I don't even know what we are talking about really, but that I am my authentic self, and that I know that I'm guided.
Certainly. And for those people who
And you guide me beautifully in every interview. You have this, you're so intuitively with people, and you have to know that, Candice. And your smile is like opening the heart chakra when you talk to yogis and people who practice spiritual,
Yes. Thank you so much. But I just want to say, the healing with horses experience, whether it's just looking at the horses passing on Buku Beach, or being able to actually ride them themselves, it's such a wonderful experience. How can people get connected with you to be able to be a part of that, because there's a lot of things that you guys do there at the park, whether it's in the day, whether it's in the night, you have the full moon experiences and that sort of thing that helps us, just open up and just embrace nature and just take a moment to just be still, be quiet, and just rejuvenate. How can they get connected with you?
So they can connect through our WhatsApp phone in the office, 305-2000. So our office is open from 8 until 4, from Monday till Saturday. We also have an Instagram page, Tobago Healing with Horses, or Healing with Horses Tobago, or Being with Horses Tobago. And then we also have a Facebook page, Healing with Horses, Being with Horses. But you can just come every first Thursday of the month, which was yesterday, the 7th of March, which we had a beach cleanup. So we go and assemble at Buku Beach. Everybody signs up. We collected over 15 large garbage bags with the help of Swim Call, who partnered with us. So we're going to walk along the beach and collect garbage also in the mangrove. And then we see the herd coming back from Golden Grove Estate, and the children yesterday rode them back to the Magical Park, which is at the state ground. So you can win a session. You can win a Being with Horses Park session. So we have prices over $1,000 TT. But of course, you can also, if you have a specially abled child, or if you are specially abled, you can sign up free of charge to come once a week for a park or a beach session. We offer that free of charge. Or if you are a visitor to the island, you can make a booking also through the WhatsApp number 305-2000. Pretty easy. And there is Miss Jennifer and Miss Jaziel and Miss Deborah who are welcoming you.
Certainly. And viewers, it's an experience that you have to have in Tobago. Whether you live in Tobago, whether you are visiting Tobago, where else can you go and ride a horse in the beach, in the water? That's a wonderful experience that everybody needs to have. So I want to thank you so much, Ms. Veronica, for being on with us. It was always a pleasure to speak with you. And yes, thank you for giving us that opportunity here in Tobago to have that wonderful experience as well.
Thank you.
All right, viewers, well, that's how we're going to wrap the show this morning. Really was a pleasure from the team here at Tobago Updates. Want to wish you all a happy International Women's Day. And I hope you all get treated out especially. But of course, you know, I mean, we're men. I know men, you're a little bit antsy. But don't worry, we have a day coming up for you later on in the year. But this day is for us women to have for ourselves. So hope you take a moment to just embrace who you are as women. We're all different, but we're all very beautiful in our own little ways. And we need to know that and appreciate that and be confident in that. So thank you for joining us. And I hope you have a safe and wonderful weekend. And we'll see you again on Monday.